Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech for your daily dose of today's latest gaming news and myself, Amata. Today is, of course, the 18th of October, and I have some disappointing news for those of you in Brazil who are hoping to get your hands on the PS4. Sony has confirmed today that the PS4 will cost 2,999 reais in Brazil, which works out to roughly $1,800 or £1,100. Now, this has sparked understandable outrage among Brazilian gamers who have been lamenting the rather considerable price difference between both the PS4 and Xbox One, which is actually more than $800 cheaper in that particular region. Now, the Xbox One has a confirmed price of 2,199 Brazilian reais, or roughly $1,015 or £628, which ironically makes it a significantly cheaper offering than the PlayStation 4, despite the PS4 being obviously significantly cheaper in other parts of the world. Now, just to refresh your memory, the Xbox One will cost $500 or £430, whereas the PS4 will cost $399 or £349. Now, as for the prices of the games, PS4 games are expected to cost 179 Brazilian reais, which works out at about $82 or £51. Now, a Sony representative did issue an official statement to Polygon, and they said, quote, "Because the PlayStation 4 console is imported into Brazil, the price is based on importation taxes imposed by the local government. So, video game consoles are subject to a government tax in excess of 70% in Brazil. Now, this doesn't fully account for the significant premium over the Xbox One in the region, or the alarmingly high price compared to the PS4's $400 price tag in North America. Now, importing a North American PS4 into Brazil is estimated to cost a customer around $800 which is a far more attractive proposition for those Brazilian gamers. And this is, of course, disregarding the potential for forcefully imposed markups, so you may still find yourself suffering at the hands of high customs charges if you decide to try and import one from the US or even the UK. But still, Brazilian gamers are finding themselves in quite a bit of a pinch, as they are once again finding themselves victim of their rather excessive games taxes and importation charges. So for Brazilian gamers, it looks like the cheaper choice will actually be the Xbox One, which is rather strange considering, as I said previously, the PS4 is cheaper pretty much everywhere else in the world. I really do feel for those of you in Brazil, this is not exactly a good position to be in. Playing that much more compared to the rest of the world, that's got to smart. Considering that both consoles are region free, I would probably recommend that if you're a hardcore gamer, you probably would be better off trying to save some money via importing it from the US or the UK, depending. Of course, you will then need a plug to change it over to your plug socket if you get it from the UK, but still it will cost you a little bit less than it would from just buying it straight from your country, although as I said previously, you may still find yourself under the thumb of your government in terms of custom charges, which is a real shame, and I really hate to see such huge markups in certain parts of the world, and it really just makes me sad that this still is happening in this day and age. So there you have it. Unfortunately, some rather sad news for those of you in Brazil. Hopefully something will happen to this rather ridiculous price soon, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.